Hi Gemini, welcome to Moondog Tarot. My name is Jackie. Hope you're doing well. I hope your April is going well. I got a brand new camera. I've had some technical difficulties with it already. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just user error. So we're working on that. And I'm going to go ahead and do your reading for the last week of April. I hope your April's going well. Today's the 19th. My dad's birthday was yesterday, and I got to Zoom call him because he's in a nursing home. It's very sad when you see someone you love dying from dementia, or at least, on the way there. But I'm thankful that I still have him, and I get to say happy birthday to him. So anyway, enough of my sad story. Hope you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and do your reading for the last week of April and see what we have for my Gemini friends. Shout out to my Gemini friends. You all know who you are. Okay. What else do we have for my Gemini friends? Anything else? Any other messages? All right. Anything else? I know you got more for my Gemini friends. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get started, Gemini. All right, let me take a quick look at what we have. All right, so you have the Eight of Pentacles to begin with, okay? I feel like you've been working extremely hard. It could be on a hobby, it could be on your regular job. But I also feel like this is telling you that you need to create a balance. Like, take some time to breathe. Now, this is something I have a struggle with, too, lately. I'm not a Gemini, but it's something I have trouble with lately. Take some time to breathe. Take some time to go to the beach. Take some time to spend with family and friends. Take some time to smell the roses because you're working very hard right now. And I feel like you like what you're doing. You're diligent. You have high standards. But I also feel like you need to take a breather. I think we all need to take a vacation or a breather, a break from time to time, okay? You've got some planning that's coming up. You got the Two of Wands here, and you see how he's looking ahead? There's something that you're going to be planning. It could be a trip. It could be a decision to go someplace else. Some kind of planning, some kind of decision and discovery. You may discover that what you're doing is not for you, and you need to be doing something else, and you might start planning that. So, planning and decisions. You could even be planning a wedding. You could be planning a party. But there's a lot of decisions here. You see? He's looking ahead. He's looking at whatever that globe is in the picture. That's what I'm picking up on, is that globe in the picture. And it's telling me he has two ways that he could go. And he needs to make a choice. Let me know in the comments if that resonates for you, and tell me what it is exactly that you have to make a choice on. You have the Temperance card, which is a very Sagittarius card, okay? So you got to find some kind of middle ground. Again, this is just like the Eight of Pentacles, or rather the Two of Wands. You've got to find some kind of balance and moderation, all right? I feel like you need to seek more harmony in your life. Not that you don't have harmony already. Some of you probably do. But I also feel like you got to go back to your center, right? To that middle ground. You're kind of throwing yourself into things a little bit too much and just working too hard. And again, Seven of Pentacles, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles is hard work. What you've been doing is, I think you're finally going to stop and take a break, because you have the Six of Wands, which means victory and success and possibly a public reward. But this guy in the Seven of Pentacles, he's stopping and he's reflecting on the hard work that he's been doing. So I do think that it's on your mind to take a break, and it's on your mind to stop and actually, breathe, take some time out and reflect about your hard work and what you've been working on and what you've been doing, okay? Because Six of Wands comes and it's success and victory and public reward. So you will be recognized for what you've been doing because you're working super hard. Just make sure that you take the time to breathe and reflect on the work. Take time off, Gemini. I know how hard you work. You're one of the most hardworking signs out there, okay? You have the Nine of Wands. Now, when I see this card, I do feel like you have the courage and strength to do most things, but I also feel like you're afraid to do something. There's something that you're going to need to step out for. Getting out of your comfort zone. And what it's telling you is you need to develop the courage and the strength to get out of your comfort zone. Again, what did I just say? Take time to reflect on the hard work. Take the time to breathe. Get out of your comfort zone and do something you've never done before. That's what this Nine of Wands is for. He's telling you. See how he's hiding behind those wands? No, that's you right now. And I feel like you just need to step out of your comfort zone and get away from the wands, okay? You have King of Pentacles, lots of abundance and generosity. So the hard work is going to pay off if it's not already. It's just that you need to take a break, all right? You have the Hanged Man reversed. Actually, is it reversed? No, my bad, it's not reversed. It's the Hanged Man. It's a very water sign energy. So, again, there's something that you need to release, okay? You may have to sacrifice some money or some time just to tend to yourself. I feel like some of you need a break mentally, emotionally, and physically. And that is the Hanged Man. It's like a sacrifice. Sometimes, even though we don't want to stop what we're doing or we don't want to stop working, that, our bodies and our minds, they'll tell us, look, it's too much. Take a break, okay? Now, you have the Hierophant here. So what I'm getting from this is spiritual guidance, okay? You may be changing beliefs. You may be believing something different than you did before. You may be going back to school, taking a course. That's not taking a break, but this card usually means teachings and education and spiritual guidance. So your whole outlook on life could be changing. Your whole outlook on spiritual, your spiritual beliefs, everything, they could be just completely changing. All right? Now, you do have the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so listen to me. This is better reversed than it is upright, because upright means some kind of heartbreak. What this is forgiving and moving on and recovery. This could mean several things. I'm going to tell you what my intuition is telling me. There's somebody that you need to forgive and move on from. And this does not mean leave them. This does not mean forget about them. Just move on from whatever negative situation has taken place between you and this other person. Okay? Also, recovery. Again, this entire reading is telling me you're working your butt off. You need to take a break. Whether that's a mental break, a physical break, a spiritual break. You got to take a break, Gemini, okay? Nobody can keep going and get things done if they're completely friggin' burned out, all right? And I know that feeling. I'm taking a vacation in August. I'm actually going to Europe, and I've never done that before. This is big, okay? I'm taking a nice, long vacation. It's going to be about 2 weeks long. So, and I'm very lucky. I have someone to watch my house and my dogs. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited. All right, so can we please tell my Gemini friends what to look out for? Thank you so much. All right, Gemini, for your Oracle card, Inner Knowing. And I think this relates really, really well to the whole reading. Trust your inner wisdom. It will guide you on the right path. So listen to your intuition. Do you feel like you need a break right now? Do you feel like there is someone you need to forgive right now? Is there a situation that you feel like you need to move on from right now? Okay, your intuition usually knows. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull an angel number to close this off, okay? Also, let me know if there's any other kind of readings you'd like me to do, such as specifically love, specifically money, anything like that, okay? For Gemini, I have 2112. New beginnings, hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, and spiritual awakening. My Gemini friends, I love you more than you know. Thank you to my new subscribers. Please, if you have not liked and subscribed, please do so that you can see the rest of my content. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me on TikTok. MoondogTarot22@gmail if you want a personal reading. All right, have a good rest of your month. I'll see you at the beginning of May. Bye.